Welcome to Africa Ascending, your source for legacy, innovation, and ceremonial power. I'm Adaora Nkemdi. Today's top story: the African Continental Free Trade Area now includes 54 of 55 nations, creating one unified market. Africa trades with Africa, and the future rises from within. To help us unpack what this means for regional prosperity, I'm joined by global trade analyst Jonathan Blake. Jonathan, welcome to Africa Ascending. Take it away. And to our viewers, this is your moment to rise with the continent. Share this story, spark the conversation, and let your voice shape the legacy. Subscribe, follow, and stay tuned. Africa Ascending, where we don't wait to be written into history, we write it ourselves.
Africa is on the move, with a seismic shift in its economic landscape. The African Continental Free Trade Area, known as AfCFTA, is gaining momentum. A monumental wave of change is sweeping across the African continent, promising to redefine commerce and trade as we know it. The AfCFTA is not just another acronym, but a beacon of hope and progress. It stands for the African Continental Free Trade Area, an ambitious initiative designed to create a single unified market for goods and services across the African continent. What does this mean? Imagine a world where goods, services and people move freely across borders, devoid of the usual trade barriers. This is the vision of the AfCFTA. It's a bold and ambitious plan to boost intra-African trade, stimulate economic growth and foster development. The commitment to this vision is overwhelming. 54 out of 55 African countries have already joined this unified trade zone, underscoring a strong and resolute commitment to intra-African trade. This is not just a number, but a testament to the unity and solidarity of African nations standing together to shape their economic destiny. But the AfCFTA is more than just about numbers. It's about creating a vibrant and dynamic African market, one that can compete on the global stage. It's about empowering African businesses, big and small, to tap into a market of over 1 billion people. It's about harnessing the power of trade to drive economic growth, reduce poverty, and improve living standards. The AfCFTA is not just an economic project. It's a vision for a prosperous and integrated Africa. It's about creating opportunities and unlocking potential. It's about building a future where African nations trade with each other, fostering growth and development from within. So as we watch the AfCFTA gain momentum, let's remember what's at stake. This isn't just a trade agreement. It's a monumental step towards economic integration and growth in Africa, a step towards a future where Africa trades with Africa, building prosperity from within. So what does this mean for trade in Africa? Quite a lot, as it turns out. Firstly, let's talk tariffs. The AfCFTA aims to reduce tariffs substantially, making it cheaper for African businesses to trade within the continent. This means that goods produced in Africa will become more affordable for African consumers. It's a win-win situation, really. Now, let's move on to non-tariff barriers. These are the pesky obstacles that do not involve an actual cost, but make trading a lot more complicated. Think about how long bureaucratic customs procedures or the lack of harmonized standards for goods. The AfCFTA is committed to eliminating these barriers, making trade more streamlined and less time-consuming. But the AfCFTA isn't just about reducing barriers. It's about creating something new, a single market. This means that businesses in any of the participating countries can sell their goods and services freely across the continent. Just imagine the possibilities. A startup in Nairobi can easily expand its customer base to Lagos, Casablanca, and beyond. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Well, let's put it this way. Experts predict that the AfCFTA could potentially increase intra-African trade by over 50%. That's right, 50%. This means that more goods and services will be exchanged within the continent, boosting economic growth and creating jobs. In a nutshell, The AfCFTA could transform the way business is done in Africa. It could stimulate innovation, encourage competition, and foster economic integration. All these factors contribute to a vibrant, thriving economy. But the impact of the AfCFTA goes beyond economics. It's about fostering a sense of unity and common purpose among African countries. It's about creating a shared future that is prosperous and sustainable. With these barriers down, the stage is set for a significant boost in intra-African trade. But what does this all mean in practical terms? How does AfCFTA impact the everyday lives of Africans? Well, you see, the African Continental Free Trade Area isn't just a high-profile diplomatic achievement. It's a real engine of change that's already having tangible effects on the ground. The benefits are as varied as they are impressive, touching upon several key areas such as job creation, poverty reduction, and the increased competitiveness of African businesses. Let's start with job creation. The AfCFTA is predicted to create millions of jobs across the continent. This isn't just in raw numbers, but also in terms of diversity and quality. The free trade area encourages the growth of various sectors, from manufacturing to services, creating opportunities in industries that were once inaccessible to many Africans. Next, we have poverty reduction. By creating jobs and boosting income, the AfCFTA plays a crucial role in lifting people out of poverty. But it doesn't stop there. The agreement also aims to ensure that trade benefits are shared more equitably, leading to inclusive growth. This means that even the most vulnerable in society, women, youth, and the rural poor, are not left behind. And of course, there's the increased competitiveness of African businesses. The AfCFTA essentially transforms Africa into a single market of over 1 billion consumers. This means African businesses, big and small, can scale up and reach a wider customer base. By removing trade barriers and reducing costs, it allows these businesses to compete more effectively, both within Africa and on the global stage. Imagine bustling markets where traders sell goods from all over Africa, free from the constraints of import taxes. Picture cargo trucks crossing borders smoothly, carrying products made by local manufacturers to be sold in neighboring countries. These are not just future scenarios, but present realities that are shaping the new African economic landscape. The ripple effect of AfCFTA can already be seen in the daily lives of Africans. With every new job, every lifted life, and every thriving business, we see the power of AfCFTA in action, creating a more prosperous Africa from within. The implementation of AfCFTA isn't just about the here and now, it's about setting the stage for a prosperous future. As we delve into the future of the African Continental Free Trade Area, we begin to see a vision of a unified continent, where boundaries are blurred not only geographically, but also economically. Imagine a future where Africa, with its diverse cultures and rich resources, functions as a single market. A future where trade liberalization is harmonized across 54 nations, creating a continental customs union that facilitates the seamless movement of goods and services. This is the goal that AfCFTA has set its sights on, a goal that promises to catapult Africa into a new era of economic prosperity. But the future of AfCFTA isn't just about creating a unified market, it's also about leveraging technology to revolutionize commerce. The digital age has brought about unprecedented opportunities for trade, from online marketplaces that connect buyers and sellers, to digital payment platforms that make transactions faster and more secure. The potential for digital trade in Africa is vast and largely untapped. AfCFTA aims to harness this potential, creating digital trade platforms that are tailored to the unique needs and characteristics of the African market. These platforms will not only facilitate trade within the continent, but will also open up opportunities for African businesses to connect with the global market. Imagine a small business owner in Lagos able to sell her products to a customer in Cape Town, all through a digital platform that ensures secure transactions and swift delivery. Or a farmer in Nairobi who can now access a wider market for his produce, thanks to digital trade platforms that connect him with buyers across the continent. These are the possibilities that the future of AfCFTA holds. Yet, for all its potential, the future of AfCFTA is not without challenges. From infrastructure development to digital literacy, there are hurdles that need to be overcome. But with the commitment and cooperation of African nations, these challenges can be surmounted. The future of trade in Africa looks bright thanks to AfCFTA. As we look ahead, we see a continent that is not just trading, but trading smartly. A continent that is leveraging its strengths, overcoming its challenges and building prosperity from within. With AfCFTA, Africa is taking control of its own destiny. This powerful statement is not just a proclamation of intent, but a reflection of the transformative journey Africa is embarking on. The African Continental Free Trade Area, or AfCFTA, is a groundbreaking initiative that is reshaping Africa's economic landscape. It is a beacon of hope and symbol of unity, encouraging 54 nations to consolidate their resources, talents and potentials, fostering an environment where Africa trades with Africa. This intra-continental exchange is not just about goods and services crossing borders, it's about ideas, innovation and ingenuity flowing freely across the continent. It's about Africa's rich cultural diversity converging into a single, vibrant marketplace where nations can share, learn and grow together. AfCFTA is a catalyst for Africa's economic growth and prosperity. It is a stepping stone towards self-sufficiency and a path towards a future where Africa is not just a participant, but a significant player in the global economic arena. The importance of AfCFTA cannot be overstated. It is opening up new avenues for African entrepreneurs, small and medium-sized enterprises, and multinational corporations. It is promoting fair competition and discouraging monopolies, ensuring that the benefits of trade are equitably shared among all participants. In a world where the economic balance of power is constantly shifting, AfCFTA is helping Africa to stand tall. It is a testament to Africa's resilience, ambition, and unwavering faith in its own potential. Africa's economic future lies within its own borders, in its own hands, and in the hearts and minds of its people. AfCFTA is not just a trade agreement. It is a commitment to a shared vision of prosperity and progress. It is a promise that Africa will harness its strengths, overcome its challenges, and build a future that is prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable. Africa trades with Africa, building prosperity from within. Now that's a future worth investing in.
Thank you, Jonathan, for that insightful report. The African Continental Free Trade Area isn't just a policy, it's a promise of shared prosperity, innovation, and a future where Africa trades with Africa on our terms. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a policymaker, or a dreamer watching from home, this is your moment to rise with the continent. Share this story, start the conversation, and subscribe to Africa Ascending, where we don't wait for our stories to be told, we tell them ourselves. I'm Adaora Nkemdi. Until next time, stay rooted, stay rising, and remember, this is just the beginning.